All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey.
I'm Teresa.
And we are Grams It Pops Vintage. And today we're going to talk all about Mercari.
Is that how you say Mercari?
We're going to talk all about that place while pulling sales from eBay. Kind of strange.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a strange topic, but stick with us today. There is some good information in here. Hopefully it'll help you guys a little bit. Maybe somebody that's thinking about selling over on Mercari or somebody just getting started. So that's what we're going to do today. But first, as always, we're going to pull a few orders. And what's the first one?
We sold the Scentsy Pot. We sold the Rustic Jack Jack-o'-lantern pumpkin Scentsy Pot.
That's that guy right there. And he is a little like stone looking jack-o'-lantern.
He's galvanized.
Galvanized?
Yep,
okay.
He's metal.
And what did he sell for?
$37.99. You know why?
Why?
Because he's brand new.
Brand new.
He's never been used.
There you go. All right, what else we got?
A lady that would like us to ship her boots today. She bought some Harley Davidson stealth leather black low-cut boots.
Yep, so we got these ones going out. And they're in pretty good shape. They're definitely a used pair, but they're in nice shape.
Look at the bottom. Like, they look like they hardly ever... Oh, they got some glitter going on.
They got a little bit of wear to them. But yeah, those ones are going out for how much?
$58.
$58, and we got to get them to her quick because she's leaving on a trip.
Yep.
All right, so first Mercari topic. We actually had our first Mercari sale. I hope I'm saying that right. If we're not,
Mercari.
Don't
say Mercari. It's not
Mercari.
Mercari.
Okay.
Mercari.
Well, we had our first sale over on that place.
Yep, we did. Happy dance.
And no.
I can do a happy dance.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to dance.
No, yeah, right.
So
no.
Yeah, it went pretty smooth, actually. All things considered, the emails back and forth after and during the sale were a little bit weird. We ended up getting emails saying they accepted an offer, or we accepted an offer after the sale had already been done.
Yeah, after the sale was done and after they paid for it. So I think their system is just a little delayed.
Yeah, like hours after.
Yes.
It was kind of weird. We thought we made a second sale, so not sure what the deal is with the emails, but the sale itself went through pretty good. It got delivered. Everything seems to be fine. So we were pretty happy to make our first sale on a new platform.
Yes, it was exciting. Like, it was weird because we got an email saying something sold, and I'm like, it did?
A little different to be, I mean, we've sold on Etsy and stuff before, but it's a little weird to be getting emails from a new platform you're not used to. So yeah. We will get used to it, though, because I think we're going to start using it more.
A little bit.
So, and we'll talk about that a little more as we go, but what sold next?
Next we sold something Corey likes to play with and pick up. We sold a Play School Heroes Rescue Bot Heatwave, the Firebot truck.
That sounded really weird, and I feel like we need a disclaimer. I do not sit and play with these.
You pick them up all the time.
I have picked them up because we picked them up in the beginning, and I thought it was a mistake to pick them up because they are like the cheap little plastic Play School transformer things, but they sold. And then we picked them up again, and they sold again, and I think we've sold probably a half a dozen or more of these, at least.
I didn't realize he's missing his ladder.
Yep.
But he was listed that way, so.
So the little Play School transformers, they actually, are they transformers? They're not.
They're called like Rescue Bots.
Rescue Bots. We've actually sold quite a few of them, and they don't do terrible. I mean, you ain't going to get rich on them, but they don't do bad.
But we only pay like a quarter for them usually.
They're almost always in the bottom of a toy box for a quarter or a dime. This one sold for what?
$8.99.
$8.99, and I know we wouldn't have paid more than 25 cents.
Nope.
And we did just pick up a whole new bag of these. I think we got another 10 or 12.
The next item is technically 2 orders, but they're going to the same person, so we're going to combine the shipping, and they won't know any different because it's free shipping to them. We sold some more Stampin' Up!
Yep. So we got these 3 here. What do we got here?
So What I Love, the photopolymer one, the middle one.
What I Love.
Yep.
We got to Love What You Do, and we got a Work of Art.
Yep. So the What I Love sold for $9.49 free ship, and then the Work of Art sold for $16.99. Love What You Do sold for $10.25.
So
it'll cost me like $5 to ship it all.
Yep. We'll get those 3 out, and we're well on our way to being profitable on that whole buy.
We are. I'm excited.
I'd be curious where we're at. We got to be within $20-$30 of profit. We'll have to do the numbers, and we'll let you know next time we sell one.
Yep, I will. I'll do the numbers right before our next video.
Yep.
And then we'll let you know how we're at on those.
I'm pretty sure we're very close. So, all right.
So, the things that we're listing on Mercari, we've kind of have a system, maybe.
Yeah, we're not using Mercari like you see a lot of people using it right now. Well, I think a lot of people are using it this way, but we're not doing the traditional cross
listing.
We're not using an app to cross list from eBay and trying to get our items in front of more people.
We're not. We are selling stuff on Mercari that eBay won't let us sell. So like our first sale was what they call sky dancers. They're from like, I'm not 100% sure, like the 80s or 90s.
They're the little ballerina things that twirl, like it has a base and they twirl up.
They have long wings and they go up into the sky and they get stuck in fireplaces and they get stuck in people's hair.
For some reason, that's too dangerous of a toy to sell on eBay, and eBay doesn't want them on there. And so we stuck it on Mercari.
Yep. Mercari.
And it sold. And it sold pretty quick.
It sold for $40.
Sold for $40.
And we bought those in a lot of like $5 for $2.
Yep. So we did really good on it. And we have other stuff like that. LOL cards. We didn't know. We had a lot. Like we've got a case of LOL cards.
And I did a lot of work. I created the drafts in eBay and went to put them out there to actually list it, and it came up saying you can't do this. So I got on the phone with eBay and they're like, you can't list this because of some code, some little QR code or something that's on them.
Digital assets. LOL cards apparently have some kind of digital asset that you can scan to redeem online. And because of that, and they can't control whether the customer gets that, you're not allowed to list them. Well, we're not allowed. There was other LOL cards, like always, with something like that on eBay. Some people get away with it, at least for a while. Some people don't. We don't. So we weren't allowed to list any LOL cards, even after doing all the work.
Yep. I did save all the pictures I took, so to get them into Mercari should be okay. I just have to go look up the card numbers and stuff like that. But
so we are gonna, we'll relist those over there. Seems like there's quite a few over there, so it should be fine, and we'll get them sold somewhere else.
Yep.
Which is great.
So like Corey said before, we're not using it as a typical cross listing. We're just going to list stuff that eBay, right now we're just going to list stuff that eBay won't let us sell on there.
Yeah, we're using it as a black market for banned goods. We're bad people.
What the hell was that?
We'll sell our shit elsewhere, eBay.
Wow.
All right, so let's look at what actually sold on eBay next.
We sold, I think my very last Vera Bradley thing. We sold a charcoal medallion, cosmetic purse, makeup bag, case, rare. Don't be looking in there.
It's our very last listed Vera Bradley. Yes. We actually have, beside me, a giant Christmas tree sized tote that's full of bags that we have to get through yet. But this one is just a little tiny, like a little handbag clutch thing.
Makeup
is that
bag.
What they call it?
It's a makeup bag.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, well, I wasn't listening to you.
I know.
What did the makeup bag sell for?
$38 free ship.
$38 free, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Go Vera Bradley. Mm-hmm. All right, so what's next?
We sold some more silverware. We sold some Oneida flatware. They are the Brahms pattern. We sold the serving fork, the gravy ladle, and a pierced serving spoon.
All right, so we got these three serving utensils here.
And those, just so you know, on their own, paid for my whole thing.
Yep, and they do have kind of a cool pattern on them. I would not like that pattern because then you just got another place to get food stuck in when you're washing them. But
these ones are all like they're an older pattern, they're a retired pattern, but they're all in like super really good condition because when we bought them, the person that had them before stuck silver tarnish free or anti-tarnish paper in it. And so none of them have tarnish in them.
Yeah, you can see they look freshly polished. I don't know that they've ever been used. I think it might just be one of them fancy silverware sets you get and just put on the shelf for display or something. But how much did this set of 3 noisy silverware sell for?
$29.97 free shipping. And it'll cost me like $4 or $5 to ship it.
There you go.
That was pretty good. I like it. One of the pieces that made us leery on going into Mercari to sell was people complain about their labels.
We've heard this since we started reselling, we've heard how miserable it was to print labels. Basically, you had to print them on your regular printer and fold
Tape
them
them
up,
on.
cut them, and tape them on because they didn't work with thermal printers. There were workarounds. They didn't work very well. It seemed like people struggled with it a lot, is kind of the consensus.
Yep.
And that wasn't our experience at all.
It did the whole thing of it pops up and you got to choose to print the label. I sent it to our label printer, our thermal printer.
When it's sold, they actually sent us an email with a link, right?
They might have. I guess I didn't use that. I didn't.
Oh, you went into Mercari.
I was on the Mercari website and there's a spot you just click printer or click label and it prints. Now I
Okay.
will tell you, they do look different than the eBay labels. Like I could tell when I was printing the difference between which is a Mercari order and which is an eBay order, just because of the way they print. Like the information that's on them is definitely different.
Yeah. But as far as ease of use in printing a label, it was literally a button click. It didn't, like it was not a difficult thing to do when we were out here packing. She just hit print and chose the thermal printer and it printed fine. I mean, I thought
it
they
did.
looked fine.
It was fine.
So-
It actually was really smooth. So anybody that's leery on the whole label thing, if you have a thermal printer, ours did perfectly fine printing it and did not have any issues whatsoever. So
Yeah. If you've been holding off on Mercari because of the label issue, I think it might be a non-issue now. So maybe give it a shot.
yep, try it out. We did.
All right. Let's look at what's sold next.
We sold a Barbie dress. We sold a romantic interlude and Driscoll dress.
All right. So there's that black blob of cloth.
It's velvet.
And that sold for how much?
A whopping $7.
You get $7 for a velvet wash rag.
Free because it was on a doll that we took it off of, and we don't associate costs with clothes if they're on a doll.
Yeah, all of our clothing totes for the dolls we just count as free money.
Yep.
And they sell pretty often, so
Yep.
that one sold for $7.
$7.
$7.
Free money.
Free money. All right, what's next?
We are still selling Fortnite.
We will still be selling Fortnite for a while.
So we sold Fortnite's legendary Micro Series action figure. He is codenamed ELF.
Oh, clever. He's
is?
an elf. I thought he was Robin Hood.
No, he's an E.L.F.
It's the miniature Will Ferrell.
Maybe.
So he's much smaller than the other Fortnite characters.
Yep.
Probably because he's an elf. And looks like Peter Pan and Robin Hood mixed together. He sold for how much?
$4.99 plus shipping.
There you go.
He was a pretty good one. The one thing that makes it easy too on Mercari, it sounds weird, is we set up what they call smart offers
Yeah. We did it.
accidentally.
And once we learned how to do it and set it up, I mean, part of the good thing about this is people complain a lot about Mercari being kind of the lowball capital of a platform. Like you can't get as much as you can on eBay. You get a ton of lowball offers. And smart offers and auto accept seems to solve that issue. Like we didn't experience that at all.
No, we didn't. Well, we didn't. And that our first sale was
We
actually,
might have. We just wouldn't have known it.
yeah, the first sale was actually through an auto accept.
Yeah. So, I mean, basically you set up what you're willing to take for an offer.
Yep.
And you set up what you're willing to auto accept on.
Yep.
And it negotiates for you based on your criteria.
Yeah, the way I understand when I was reading about it, if you set up the auto accept amount and say it's a $45 item and you say I won't accept anything less than $40, if they offer less than that, my understanding is Mercari counter offers up to an amount that's maybe it's your $40. I don't know. It's
Something within your range.
Yep.
So it's similar to eBay's auto decline, auto accept setup. Only it sounds like this one is a little bit more,
Yeah.
like it may throw out some weird number. If you have between 40 and 50 is acceptable, it might throw out 43. Like it gets to make that decision, but they're all within the range you set up as okay to take.
Yep.
And I think that gets rid of the problem of lowball offers and not being able to get what you want on Mercari as far as pricing goes, because you don't get to see those, or you don't have to see those. It just handles that end of it for you.
And I did list it higher than what I was going to list it for on eBay. Mm-hmm. Just because I did read that they like to lowball. So I did list it a little higher and put my minimum at what I would have sold it for on eBay.
all things being equal, I think Mercari is actually making some positive changes. It sounds like they're trying to be a player in the game of reselling platforms here. So we might have to get a little more serious about looking into putting more product on Mercari. And I mean, that might be a good sideways growth opportunity for us and maybe for some of you guys too. So these changes, I think, makes it a little more appealing to give it a shot.
Yep. I didn't mind it. And listing it, I just went in and I don't know. I don't think it let you do like a sell similar. I guess I didn't notice that. I just started the whole listing from the top and started a new one.
We probably won't cross list for the time being. I think we'll keep doing what we're doing. I think we'll just get more aggressive about. We do have quite a bit of stuff in here that we've found over time we can't sell on eBay, and that's just something as a reseller you run into. eBay takes something off, even if it's for a bogus reason. You don't want to put it back on and risk your account. So I think we're just going to use Mercari as a backdoor for that kind of stuff. I think it'll do okay for us now.
We're going to be black market resellers.
Yeah. So let's look at what sold next.
Okay, the last couple things that sold for today. One, I was surprised. It was a set of football cards. I thought it was just one pack because it sold while we were out garage sailing on Friday. And I'm like, oh, they just bought a one pack. And then I started scrolling through and I'm like, holy cow. Nope, they bought 4 packs of 1988 Topps football cards.
Well, they bought 4 boxes.
4 boxes. Yeah, not 4 packs, 4 boxes.
Yep. So, and they bought them without negotiating. I think they bought them at full price.
Yep.
So that puts 4 boxes of these at basically, what, $600?
Yep.
Plus shipping.
Yep.
So we'll combine shipping on these the best we can and get them some shipping discount. But 4 boxes of those at $600, that was a really good sale to have while you're out at garage sales in the rain.
Yep.
All right. So what's our last sale?
The last thing we sold is the last set of these. We sold some Libby Rock marble barware, gold stripe wood grain glasses. That's a lot of words.
That is a lot of words. But basically what it says is small, mid-century modern drinkware.
Yes.
And we have actually done pretty well with this type of stuff. It doesn't jump off the shelf. It's not fast. But if they're in good shape and they kind of have that mid-century modern look and feel to them, and we just bought more of these this past weekend. Different style.
We did?
Yep, the blue ones, remember?
Oh, wait, yeah, we did. The ones that are in the truck in the center console.
Oh, we have stuff in the okay. Yeah. You guys ever do that? Buy stuff and forget where you stashed it in the car?
I didn't want it to break, so.
So yeah, we did sell these, and we sell quite a bit of these, and we've done all right on them. So we keep looking for more. Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, we thought we'd have to sell these on like Etsy or something, but they do well on eBay.
They sold for $14.75, and I'm pretty sure for the set of 8, we only paid like $2 or $3.
Yep, and we sold 4 of them. This is just one.
Yep,
so.
And we sold the other 4 last week.
So yeah, they're not super high priced, but if you don't mind packing glass, which we don't, they actually do pretty well. All right, guys, so that was our attempt at a 100% Mercari episode while showing you what sold on eBay.
Yep, and we're by no means experts on Mercari.
No, and we are not affiliated with Mercari in any way. We just happen to have a decent experience, and it's enough to make us keep pushing for more sales there. So. That's what we know so far. Maybe some of you Mercari sellers can sell or show us some more information in the comments if you have anything good to share. But that's where we're at for today, and we're going to get to packing so we can get out of here. We'll see you guys later.
Hasta la vista, baby.